Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me in my ANN Weeks planner using the February 2023 functional sub, and this is going to be the last time we use it in this planner. It'll get pulled out again because we love to pull our functionals to match for kits. I definitely want to do like an all functional spread one of these days. So that one I've got to get my butt planning and doing. I mean, I do all functional spreads, but I'm talking like a big week one, like in the big planner, in the 7x9 planner. Oh, that would look so good. It would. All color coordinate, like for all the days. Like you could, oh gosh, it would just be so pretty. Like it would just, color block, not color coordinate, color block. That's the word I was looking for. Like color block all the days. It would look really, really cool. Like all throughout there. Find matching splashes. Yeah, be all good. All good. Okay. So here in just a minute, I'll flip back and I'll show you what this current week has turned out like. I know that I was talking about a whole bunch of different things in my last video. And that you guys wanted me to share away. And as I start to discover things in podcasts and whatnot, I will share them. Did not happen this last week. This last week kind of got away from me in a lot of ways. So we had a project that we needed to finish up and get out. So here, let me show you what this last week looks like. So currently filming on Sunday. I ended up having a few days, 2 days with 0 rings closed and a couple of days with just 1 ring closed. I do know why yesterday only 1 ring closed, and that was because I ended up having to do a lot of cleaning yesterday. And so my arms were in and out of water, soapy water, and I just didn't want to deal with it with a watch. So I just took it off. So I know that's why there. And then I obviously did it. And then lots of sitting. So I am tracking some of that stuff to know why, because obviously my steps were pretty good. But then I'm sitting here saying, okay, I need to get up more, tracking all of that. So, but yeah. Did not work out the way that I wanted it to this last week. I mean, does it ever really work out the way you want it to? I don't think so. 4, 5, 6, 7, perfect. All right, so let's see what we got here. Trying to see what I want to. Okay, so I am gravitating towards this color here. So that is most definitely the color that we are going to take. And I'm trying to see what I want to do. Want to just shake things up a little bit. All right, so we are going to use a glitter header. And then I'm going to take the rest of these headers here to do what I have been doing, where it goes on that third line. God, forgot almost what it was called. It's a line. It's a line, guys. It's a line, okay? I will get it. So yeah, I had plans to start listening to some of those podcasts this week. Didn't quite work out the way that I needed it to. Like I said, the project we had, I wanted to finish it all, or at least like 80% of it on Monday. And it kind of got away from us. And we only got about 50% done that day. So we actually were sublimating some cups. And things weren't just working out for us. And, you know, so we're back to watching videos and we're trying all of this. It was a newbie thing. As I started to do some like finer research. So I have had Steve do a lot of the research on this because he's the one that actually did want to do the sublimating. And I was like, well, if you're going to be the one to do the sublimating, I'm trying to see which one do I want to use. Wow, that glitter header is really, really crooked. I just can't lay things down straight, can I? There we go. Much better. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this dark purple. Okay, so we're on the 20th. So I told him, I was like, if this is what you want to do, I'll do the research on like the equipment to ensure that we're getting decent equipment, because at this point in juncture, I've learned that sometimes it's better to just save up for the more expensive stuff, or the more the stuff that will actually like be beneficial to you in the long run, than it is to buy the cheaper stuff that breaks and stuff like that. So I did tell him, I was like, I will do the research on the sublimation stuff, and get the, you know, best printer and heat presses and stuff for our budget, and everything. So that way, as we grow, we don't have to necessarily buy more equipment. The equipment will grow with us. I was like, but if you want to do the sublimation, you're the one that has to like do the research on the specifics about it. I'll do a little bit, but you need to go into some depth. And he has gone into a lot of depth on it. But this particular problem with the cups that was happening on Monday really just got like, had us stumped, because we were like, what in the world? Because one of the things that I want in whoever's working in this business with me is that if you're out of the office, somebody else can do your job, so to speak. Now, I know that not necessarily, you know, my husband could just jump right in and start designing. No. But like when it comes to some of the other things like cutting, packaging, printing, sublimating, things like that, like we want Aiden to know how to do it. Steve needs to know how to do it all. And then that way it makes things easier when somebody's out of the office, but we still have stuff that needs to be done, right? So I was learning right along with him in all of this, and we, you know, got really stumped. Like, okay, we're doing everything that we're quote unquote supposed to be doing, but they're not turning out correctly. And in fact, we wasted a lot of cups. There was no salvaging them. We did try to do that, and maybe those cups were actually just bad in the batch of cups that we have anyways, but I digress. Finally, I started doing a little bit more digging, like some heavy digging into some sublimating, not stuff that you find on YouTube. I mean, I was in forums in the weeds and everything, and I was like, you know what, let's give this a try. And he's like, what is it? I'm like, let's go ahead and try baking it longer. Let's keep the temperature where it's at, because we were like, well, maybe it's the temperature and stuff and everything, but no, wasn't any of that. So I'm like, let's bake it a little bit longer. And once we started baking it longer, it started to actually work the way that we needed it to. So that was really nice, but it definitely took some team effort there, which is crazy because he has watched a lot of videos. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we're gonna put this one on Thursday, and then I'll have the other ones, because they're all blank, go around. Okay, so we're gonna also make sure that this guy is over here, because I've got 2 purples. So yeah, we definitely had some adventures for sure when it came to all of the sublimating, but we learned that baking it was what we needed, what we were missing. And we actually were baking it for quite a bit. We just weren't baking it long enough. And that's just how it goes. So Like, look at this, guys, look at this. 2 empty sheets, 2 empty sheets, and I've only used these in February. I haven't been using these anywhere else. This is what it does. I love it. You use your stickers. I love it so much, so much. Because here's the thing, if you love these colors so much, just wait until September. We always do a vault sale. Always do a vault sale. Okay, so I've got my steps. I've got my wake up. I need bedtime. And then nap, I think is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna kind of do what we did in not yesterday's, for me it was yesterday's video. For y'all it'll be, you know, this past Sunday's video. I'm going to use this as the nap sticker. Kind of really like this as the nap sticker. So that is what we're going to use. So yeah, after a little bit of digging and teamwork and stuff, we figured it out, and they came out so good, so good. So once this project has been revealed where it needs to be revealed and the people have it and stuff, the stuff will be coming to our shop. So like, you're not missing out on anything, I promise. We will have a few of these cups that come to the shop and everything. In fact, there was washi that was supposed to go into this whole project, that was in that whole washi debacle stuff that's been happening. We will just release that into the shop. We figured out a different way to figure out the washi. So yeah, okay, so let's see. Let's do the small sticky notes because I think they'll fit in there just fine. Okay, so, oh yeah, perfect. Okay, I've got that purple. I'm just gonna kind of move around in the colors a bit. That way we're not really matching so much with things. And I think that will be, I mean, obviously something's gonna match, because that's just inevitable, especially when you use the same color for something all across there, right? But like this one, you need some peachy pink stuff going on in there. Okay, and then we'll do this. But yeah, so I am excited and everything, and yeah. And then also I forgot to mention in Monday's video, but coming up this month also, normally on the 10th is when we release the horror boxes. This month it is being delayed by a few days because of that whole washi debacle. It's fine. It's completely fine, and stuff, but that also gives you guys a chance. Like, I'm very pro doing budgets and stuff, and so it gives you a chance to budget the year of horror box into your schedule of releases, and then it's also not falling on a new release day. So that was the other thing, because I want to say, what was it? Yeah, new releases will be on Friday the 10th. I didn't want to have new releases plus a horror box. I really do want to stretch those things out for you, because I do believe in, you know, being budget friendly and all that jazz. So here we go, you guys. We did an awesome job on time today. I will add in my script stickers later. This is so much further out that I don't want to. I mean, I'll obviously add my dinners in and steps, but I think for anything else, I also don't want to add in too much, because then when things don't work out, then it becomes kind of obsolete. Make sense? So I think we're just gonna leave the script stickers out for now, but we'll do that. So while you can't get this palette anymore, this bad boy is now available. Yeah, you see the difference? Like, you see how much love the purples and pinks got here? Like, now I'm like, okay, let's give some blues and some, you know, other yellows, and this salmon color has me, oh, yes. So loving it. Very much like different aspects of my personality. That's for sure. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this plan with me, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.